Hello again viewers, what a beautiful building this is. Of course, we're in Lisbon, it's sunny, I've got the sunglasses on. There's another reason I've got them on, I'll tell you that in another video. I've had a few disasters today viewers. Let's walk to Commerce Square, I'll tell you all about it. Beautiful in here. Look at the walls. Portugal, Faro, Lagos, all up in the walls there. Beautiful building. Show that in a wee minute. 28 degrees today in case you're wondering what the temperature's like. Beautiful, we're down the harbour area. Very, very nice down here. We'll take a wee walk to Commerce Square. Look at these spots here. Absolute sun trap. Just sitting here, isn't it? Amazing. Let's continue out here. I'll tell you what's been happening, viewers. Not a lot due to circumstances, I can tell you that. Do you know the name of the building we're in? Hopefully we'll be able to show you in a wee minute. Get a timetable for the boats going up there, the boat trips. So it's called Estacio Sol Sueste, which I think is named after its original name. Now all this area, a wee bit of history viewers, don't bring your culture on the channel, let's walk outside. All this area was rebuilt because they were devastated by the great earthquake and fire in 1755 in Lisbon. Did you know that? Just Wikipedia, you find out. I'm telling the truth, honest. So it's all been rebuilt. It's really nice down here. The building, a grandstand, there's going to be live music and stuff on later on I think. Beautiful buildings around here. I've been enjoying walking about Lisbon. I've hardly done any videos because I had a disaster viewers. We'll take you up to the statue in the square in the middle as well, which is a bit controversial. Some people are not a fan of it. I'll tell you why in a wee minute. I think it's a statue of King Joseph. There's also another wee story behind this square I'll tell you about in a minute as well. Lots of these e-scooters available. I could be doing with one, my foot's sore. Viewers, I had a disaster this morning, or a disaster last night. No sleep in that damn hotel, no sleep whatsoever. Absolutely noisy and roasting. I booked in a hotel literally around the corner tonight. It was a wee bit more expensive, £55. It's not any nicer, it's probably worse looking actually, but the room seems a bit cooler, so we'll see how that goes viewers. The reason I did not move to a nicer hotel is I just booked something as close as possible to where I was staying because I'm so behind schedule on this trip. This morning, all the disasters that could have happened did happen. The worst thing ever for me on this trip, the gimbal that stabilises my phone broke. I've dropped it numerous times and it still kept working, but I dropped it this morning and it completely broke. A part came off it and I couldn't fix it. So at that point viewers, I had a dilemma. There's a wee beach here, in case you're wondering. It's like a wee kids beach, not much. I'm not going to be getting the sunbeds out in this one. It's a nice wee area, isn't it? Busy up here, let's take a wee wander here. There's the famous square there, we'll go up there in a minute. A few more videos coming from Lisbon, but I'm not going to be too many. It was about 3 o'clock today before I started seriously taking videos. So what happened viewers, is I dropped the gimbal just round the corner from the hotel when I was doing a video again, and it just wouldn't start. So at that point I had two choices viewers. I had to get a flight home because I can't do the videos without a stabiliser on the phone, it's impossible. And these gimbals are hard to buy, not many shops sell them. You could easily go to a holiday resort and nowhere sells them. This is quite a main city, so I was hoping somewhere would sell it. And I get so lucky viewers, wait till I tell you how lucky I got. Need to get a wee bit of shade here so I can see the camera, hold on. Wee bit of Commerce Square, there's a guy doing a wee show over there. Viewers, got the sunglasses on, 28 degrees, roasting. I get so lucky, the gimbal broke and I was standing there thinking, what am I possibly going to do? Where am I going to find anywhere that sells this equipment? It's quite expensive as well. Right next to me there was a Portuguese TV crew with big massive cameras, so I knew they were proper professionals, and they were filming some of the locals and stuff like that. And I says to the girl, do you know where I can buy a gimbal for the camera? And she gave me the exact place, the Colombo shopping centre and the exact metro station to get off of. So I had to jump in the metro, go halfway across the city, go into this big shopping centre that I had no interest in apart from the DJI store, and I had to buy a new gimbal. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let's turn the camera back round viewers. It's a nice area. So as I said, this area was devastated by an earthquake in 1755 and rebuilt. There was also an assassination not too long after, I think, or maybe the start of the 1900s actually, an assassination of the penultimate king in this exact square. 2 people opened fire, and then obviously Portugal became a republic not long after that, so they don't have a royal family now. Nice here, isn't it? Thanks for all the suggestions. I'm not going to have time, unfortunately, to go to Sintra and some other places I'd like to go to. I think I'll need to come back to Lisbon, get better organised next time. This trip from the start has been interesting and not very well planned. So, I had to go across, buy the gimbal, €109. It's a DJI Osmo SE for all the technical guys who do YouTube. I couldn't even get the 6. The 6 was €159, €169, and to me this does the same job. So I just get the cheapest one, and we're back on the road with videos. I was contemplating going home and just basically saying, okay, that's just the way it's going to be. But then I just thought, no, I'm going to need a new one anyway. The one that I had that broke, I had for 2 years. Let's see if I can cross over quickly. So yeah, the one I had for 2 years. If this one lasts for 2 years, viewers, we can't complain, can we? Okay, so round about here, one of the kings got assassinated. This is the famous statue of King Joseph up the horse at the top, and he's trampling on the snakes. Beautiful buildings in Lisbon. That is a big grandstand getting built there, a big stage with some live music stuff on there as well. This guy is doing his show over here. Let's see if we can see him. So the bit of controversy was the king, because of the earthquake and the Great Fire, apparently developed claustrophobia, and he didn't want to be in walled buildings anymore, so he moved kind of on the outskirts of Lisbon, and a lot of people thought he was hiding. So they give a lot of credit for all this renovation work for one of the ministers who were in the government at the time, and not necessarily the king. That's the story. Check this guy out. He's dressed for the occasion. Definitely is. Hot enough, to be fair, to be dressed like that. It's hot enough. Beautiful arch here as well. That was designed at a later date. I did read about it, I forgot what date it was. Sightseeing bus on and off here. And we've got quite a few places over there. We might go over there in the wee second, viewers, or should we actually just go straight down here? Or go through the arches? So viewers, that's what happened. Disastrous night, disastrous morning. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. Wait to hear this. Remember I was telling you about the hotel? They wouldn't let me take the key out and I had to put it in reception. Wait till I tell you about this. The Italians randomly just over there in the middle of nowhere. Wee bit of wind. It's lovely, but hold on, viewers, to tell you about this. You get in some sort of shade. So I went back to the hotel about 5 to 11. No, 5 to 12, because I had to check out, and then I knew I was going to have to basically go across the city on the metro to that other place to get the gimbal, and I was in a hurry obviously because I hadn't done any videos. So I gave them the wee stupid card you hand in to get your key. Viewers, they lost the damn key, they couldn't find my key, so they wouldn't let me take the key out because they didn't trust me, but they lost the key. So they had to phone another member of staff who must have had a master key, maybe one of the cleaners or something, and she let me in. And then 2 minutes later they come up and chap the door and says, "We found your key." So they went and lost the key. How can that happen? There's all sorts of stuff going on here, past here earlier on. I've got another wee video coming out about Lisbon. It seems a very safe enough city. I'm going about, not had any issues, vibrant, enjoying it, interesting, but I have been approached a lot of times for various things, and I'll let you know about that in another video. So expect that if you're in Lisbon and you're in certain tourist areas, you'll get approached. They won't be shy, and there'll be 3 or 4 things going on. You'd have seen the video last night at the end when the guy came up and was having a wee chat with me. Okay, let's squeeze through here, viewers. If you're new to the channel, do me a wee favour, if it's your first time ever watching the videos, my name's Kevin. I do lots of walks in different tourist destinations. Check out the playlist, hopefully find something that you like. Very busy here, isn't it? And give it a wee subscribe, it's absolutely free. Just click the wee button there that says subscribe. Doesn't cost a penny. I've actually got this gimbal plugged into a power bank charger just now, so I bought the gimbal, and then obviously it wasn't charged either. So that was another disaster. I had to wait about an hour to try and get a charge in it. Busy here, eh? Wee Portugal shop there. You fancy a wee strip? So it's pedestrianised, but then you come on these streets, so be careful here. These cobble streets are lovely. There's a wee monument round the corner from my hotel to all the people who built the streets. It's quite nice. A lot of people getting their pictures taken with it. I've done another wee video talking about prices. It's a mid-range city, I'd say. It's not as cheap as I expected it to be. I watched some YouTube videos, people saying how they thought it was so affordable. I think the price of drink is just below probably average on a city break. Food, I would say, is pretty standard. Tapas earlier on, beautiful it was. Barbecue chicken wings, $7.95. The wee specialities like the tarts and all that are really cheap. You get them for just over €1. So for pastries and stuff like that, it's a very cheap city. For sitting in with a beer, I think it's pretty average, but it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other city breaks. You think Amsterdam, London, Edinburgh, Dublin, I mean, this is a lot more affordable in those places. It's got a lot of shops, so if you like your shopping, you're probably going to like Lisbon. You get some kind of high-end shops as well. There's Pull & Bear, Bershka next to it as well. My daughter asked me a few weeks ago, had I heard of Bershka? And I says, he's joking. I walk past them all the time everywhere I go. That and the alley hop, all over the place. So this basically is heading back up towards my hotel, but I'm not going up in this area. So I just thought I'd let you know about the disasters, viewers. I'll try and get a few videos done in Lisbon, but I'm going to be way behind schedule what I normally would. I'm quite annoyed at myself actually. I'm going to have to come back to Lisbon. I've enjoyed it here. Come back, go to Sintra, go to other places at Cascos, place that Harry recommended, that looked lovely. So it's definitely a place that I've earmarked to come back one day, without a doubt. Quite enjoying it, really nice. Viewers, what a stressful day it's been, so stressful today. The new gimbal is plugged into a charger, look, see, plugged into my charger here. It's barely working. It doesn't work the same as the old one, it's got different functions, I'm getting used to it. Technical disasters, Tim, if you're watching, I need your help. So we'll get there. Watch out for other videos in Lisbon. Really enjoyed my time here, and hopefully I'll get a video out tonight for you. I'll try my best, get one last one out in Lisbon tonight. Thanks again, viewers, I'll see you in the next one.